on like it's like 4-leaf clover, man.
Hey, yeah, Smalley. All right.
Oh, is that one? Is that one? No. Man. Ain't no shad spawn.
Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We are here. Sorry, I'm crying. DC's just going off right there. We're having a good time, and we have made it to our location here right here around Austin, Texas, Lake Travis. This week it's a £1.5 minimum, 1/8. So it's gonna be a little bit different here. Last time I was here, I was fishing an event, and it was Bass Fest actually. Ended up getting second place overall, and had some good days, had some bad days. But the thing about this lake is it has some big fish, some 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pounders. I heard there was possibly a share lunker caught this year on this body of water, so that's cool. But there's a ton of fish here, but not a lot. Like the overall percentage of bass is not very good. I think I want to say there's a biologist who said on average, I think it was 12% of the population's over 2 pounds. So hence the reason why we're doing a £1.5 minimum through multiple different scenarios. They went through the board, went through biologists, all that thing. So anyway, all that said and done, there's a ton of bass in here. Catching fish is not an issue, but be surprised, it's not going to be that easy to catch a £1.5. Now, I got to get a few more rods rigged. I got a handful rigged up. I got to get a couple things together, and a lot of stuff is stuff that's shad spawn based, or I'm assuming these fish are going to be spawn post spawn, but we're going to find out tomorrow. We'll find out. Get this last reel rigged up. It'll be good. Hold it, ready? All right. So one thing real quick here, if you have not watched the travel vlog, it is the previous video posted, or maybe a couple back. We'll drop it in the description below, or drop it in the comments section below so you guys can check it out. It was very eventful. A lot of things happened. I'm not going to tell you what it was. So if you haven't watched that, maybe go back and check it out. A lot of stuff went down. So we definitely have 1 or 2 more rods to rig, but overall I feel like we've got enough of it figured, at least enough of it sort of ready to go to where we can at least get an idea of what's going to happen. So I'm assuming topwater is going to be a major player this event. I obviously love to throw a topwater bait, and so your boy's hoping that is the case. All right, y'all, we are on the way to our first meeting. First meeting in a while.
In a minute.
Dad, you got a mask?
Trying.
Donnie got a mask.
Hey, I got
Hey, we're in a free state of Texas, boys. You don't need no mask.
I ain't even have one for you.
Hey, this place Wild Wild West.
And then right behind us that's Lake Travis Dam. I don't know if y'all can see that. Maybe a little bit. Okay. Well, anyway, so this is the deal. I've let you guys make the bet, be the house every event. So you've made the bet. You put the number up for the weight.
I want to bet this meeting we're about to
No. Okay, so this is hold on. It will definitely be the 2-hour-long meeting, but it'll be a minute. It'll be a minute.
Crybaby.
So this is the deal. We always make a bet on the cut weight, okay? And so we do this before practice starts. So we have to guess really well. £1.5 minimum this week. And it is my turn to make the cut weight. So I'm the house. Basically how this works is we bet $100, and the 3 guys who didn't make it to make the cut weight, they got to pick either over or under, and then that's how you have to pay it out.
You're
I'm the house.
automatically under though, right?
No, I'm in the middle. It's set weight, okay?
Oh, okay,
so
you're at the weight you
I'm
said.
in the set weight. So
Yeah.
if I say 10 pounds, and I say over under, and you say under, and DC and
you
Mark
said
say
10
over.
pounds. You said
I didn't say that. I'm just saying that. Okay. So for this week, all that's said and done, for this week, I'm going to say the cut weight. Okay. The cut
2
weight.
days or 1 day?
2 days.
2 days.
2 days.
30 pounds. Is the cut weight.
That's the end of the day.
30 pounds is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, man.
30-pound cut weight.
That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say 30 pounds.
And let's tell them. So there's Group A, Group B.
Yes.
So if it's split, it's a split.
It's a split. Exactly. So you have to look at Group A and Group
What are
B.
you doing?
Oh, hey, is this?
So DC first.
DC.
DC.
Over. I know.
It's so tough for me not to say over, but I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna be a real. What? So yours is under 30.
No, I'm just 30 pounds.
Yeah, he's saying- he's
you
saying-
can pick
he's saying
under
30.
or you can pick over. It's literally how it works.
That's a tough.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go over. I'll go over.
So, 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 so,
That's tough.
Adrian goes over. Adrian says over 30 pounds.
That's a tough. And we got to do it right. We got to do it right now.
Right now on YouTube.
Let's do it after practice.
No.
Give me 1 hour in the morning.
No. 30 pounds. You have to decide. It's how it's been from the get-go.
30 pounds.
Mark.
This joint.
Mark.
I'm going under.
He's gonna go under 30 pounds.
I'm going under.
DC. It's up to you.
I'm going to say 20 boats. In a regular 5-fish limit tournament, you would probably have to catch 11 pounds a day.
Yep.
They're going to add on about 3 more keepers onto that. So it's going to be right around 30 pounds. I'm going to say, just because these guys are going to target that size bass this week, I'm going to say over.
Okay, over. So we have 2 overs. Adrian, DC, over. Mark, you took under the 30 pounds. So either way, no matter what, I'm still not gonna lose a heck of a lot of money. I'm only losing $100. Basically,
Win 100, lose 100.
Hey, I win 100, lose 100, either way. So this is what it is. So we are heading to the meeting. We're gonna see what's going on. We'll update you guys here real soon. All right, y'all. We just got done, finished up here in the boat. Got finished up with the meeting, and now we got to worry about catching a few bass. You heard what I thought about what I think is gonna take to ultimately make the cut, 30 pounds. We're gonna see what happens. I think there's gonna be a lot of things going on. I think there's gonna be a shad spawn. I think there's gonna be some fish possibly spawning. Maybe even a few fish maybe starting to slide out in that mid-depth zone. So we're just gonna find out in the morning. And you guys are gonna be coming along with me. We'll see you in the morning. Good night.
That joker's won 370 grand.
370.
370.
So I just got done talking about, literally, we're about to leave, about to head out. Will Marshall. He's won a lot of money. DC won Red Crest 300 grand. Had a good week last week, won 70,000. So all I can do, not to grab him right now, is strap him to the back for practice, the tournament, everything. So forget it, y'all. You're coming with me. That much in there. We put this whole bag in here and watch. It'll be, this whole bag will be in here. And that's gonna melt before that melts. Watch, guarantee. Oh, had him. I love this lake. Oh, I love getting bites. We're schooling in this marina right here. So just to get a gauge, this is actually a well-known marina. I started in here last time I fished, the first day of competition, and actually the eventual winner won the event in here. So to determine if there's a good shad spawn or not, I figured it might be a good idea to slide in here and, you know, sort of get an idea what's happening. All right, moment of truth. Is this fish post spawn? It is a post spawner. You got to determine that fish is about 15 inches or so. Pound 76. Good enough. So what's a 1 3/4 fish measure here? That fish is 16 inches long. So just to give you guys an idea, the keeper here is a 14 incher. That's a 16 incher. First fish of the day. All right. Now, last time I was here, it was not that easy to catch 1.5 pound fish. So it's interesting to see if some of these fish have grown up or if it's become a little bit easier to catch them. You know, if it's become a little bit easier to catch those quality fish. Oh, there's another one. Oh. Now that is a Lake Travis special right there. And it can definitely say, there's probably, we've got one scoreable. That is what I'm typically used to catching here. A lot of 12, 13 inchers. That was not a little one. That was a bass. Let me try to swim through real quick and see if they'll bite the heck out of it or not. You can hear them shad in the marina dock.
You can hear him in it.
Now, that's what I'm used to seeing. That is non-scoreable. Let's pitch back in there and see if we can get another one. Seems like they preferred the dang top water so far. Water's about as clear as I remember it too. Clean. All right, first stop. Caught us a couple, one scoreable. But hey, listen, you guys see me bring this tumbler along a lot. It's an igloo tumbler. Throughout the season, but really in them cold days, you see that a lot. But it's really good. I got some iced coffee in here. Ooh, it's warm this week. Even though I got a sweatshirt on, it's gonna be hot this week. That's my second cup. Well, it's not gonna work like that. I don't know what I was thinking right there. I was trying to put that lid. We got that lid right there. All right, we ready to ride. Let's go get us one. Spinnerbait is pretty hard to beat. R72. They are going to be out. Most fun as those fish are, they're out. Offshore, for sure. We're gonna keep running. I'm just sort of getting a vibe for. I probably should have fished a little bit longer, but I'm trying to sort of get an idea because that shacks won't only last for so long. We had a little cloud cover this morning, but we'll find out. We can't get on it. It's like weird. There's fish blowing up. I'm not seeing the shatter on this boat dock. Little small bait. I mean, it's just the thing is oh, I just had a bite right there. First fish the dirt. All right. Little jerk bait special right there. Just to give you like a for instance. Oh, hold up. Let me get this thing hook out of my hand. That's toward that right there. I'm gonna say is a keeper. It's a 14-inch fish. Okay. So that's a 14-inch fish right there. Let's go ahead, weigh him. 120, 14 and a quarter. So basically almost a pound and a quarter. And those are non-scoreables. That's the thing is even we only got one scoreable bite, caught that one caught on a jerk bait, but see if we can't get another bite real quick here. There's a lot of fish on these places, just catching the right ones. Gosh, man. We got some work to do, boys and girls. I'm out all over this point real quick.
Yeah, what's life? Just a journey full of new lessons. I was sitting on a bench ready for my seconds. Put myself in the game.
Another jerkbait bass. Non-scoreable. Non-scoreable. Wind's picking up though. That's like a perfect little bushy point. Come on, bro. Yeah, right. I know y'all are here. There's no way. 5 or how many we caught? 6 or 7? I think. Cool. waves. Skip your jig around in waves. Because you can't like get that timing right. You just, you'll clip the top of a wave, and that was not the wave's fault. But I got back up in there. Look at that bass. That was a 1.5-pounder. I'm flying out of there. He goes, whew. I pitch it to him. He goes, doop. Golly, I cannot cast for the darn dude. Sorry, there's Scottish right there. Sorry guys, Terry Scroggins right there. I didn't want to necessarily catch that sucker. He's a 1.5-pounder. And I sort of needed to go down that lake too a little bit today, at least in a little bit of clean water to see what's going on. I'm gonna drop the poles right over in here. I'm gonna put some rods up, man. Some rods up. It's about 9 o'clock. Shad spawn, whatever was one, it was non-existent for your boy. It was a mythical shad spawn, like DC always is talking about. 4-leaf clover. Did not find them this morning. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a few rods up, swap some stuff out, sort of rethink. They might be spawning. There might be still some spawning. And I felt like we just had a big moon, so there could be some spawning. That could be a deal. There could be some further out, but we're definitely gonna have to figure something out. Something. I might keep that buzz spoon out. I might bring a spoon out. Nope. I thought I had me one right there, sort of figured out, but it didn't seem that way. Okay, see, I could see there being a couple of them right there. Might be 16 down there. Broke my line. Gosh dang it. Kapow. Looks like it should come up jumping at least. So I picked up a crankbait. DT16. Out here a little bit deeper, there's a lot of like bushes and stuff, so I got a bite. It's pretty good when it felt like. Should come up jumping. And that was just my fault. What happened there, I used this rod the other day and I backlash. And the problem is when you backlash and you don't actually pull it out, you can get a little fray right there and pow! Gosh dang, I would like to see that fish. I was hoping he was gonna jump so I could see him. If he was a 1.5-pounder, baby one, I don't know. Let's see what we got in here. Let's crank him up that. I think that's the deal, man. I don't know though. We'll see. We'll see. One fish at a time. Nope. They might be in the Petronol, but I think these isolated docks are the deal, though. I mean, you can get them on the isolated ones. Looks like there's some in that slip, though. Sorry, buddy. Non-scoreable. But I think there was a few of them there. We've really not generated a couple, really many big bites. And I don't like really finessing them because there's so many bass in this lake. You can catch so many that typically you got to throw a little bit bigger bait to generate a bigger bite. 2.5 pounder. There you go. All right. We don't need to be catching a lot of those, man. 2.5 pounders. They ain't that easy to be had. I've had a couple bites on a swim jig or on a hoo-hoo here shallow, but on these docks, it's just an isolated dock in a pocket. Might have to check it out some more, put a little hook cover. Golly, that wind's howling. Cranking. Ooh, got me a little Guadalupe bass. Guadalupe. Boom. There. Gosh, I'm wasting time. Trying to eliminate some stuff. But this is the thing, we just need a clue. It's part of it. You gotta get a clue. We've not got it yet. We've been in, we've been out, in between. The docks definitely seem to be a better player, but there's not that many of them up here, so it's not, you pretty much can hit those in the tournament. After I got a couple bites on them, I'm like, okay, good enough. Try not to dial it in too much. Wish it was a little bit calmer. There's a little bit of milfoil up here. There should be a bass in that stuff. All right, y'all. Update. It is getting later in the day and we have not found them. I've spent a lot of my time out deep because I just felt like maybe some fish would start to slide out. I saw some stuff this morning. I really was going to decide either to go down the lake and look and see if the fish are spawning, because I felt like quite a few of them were still probably spawning, or come up the river and look for some groups of fish, maybe out. It does not seem like this is the deal. I'm not saying somebody will probably win the tournament doing this. There's probably a couple groups out here, but we have just not found them. And I've got a couple bites out here, but got a couple like just enough to sort of draw you in, but have definitely not developed a pattern by any means or found any places that I would say that I would even fish in the tournament. So we definitely are probably going to have to switch it up a little bit this afternoon and see if we can possibly go shallow or even go down to that clear water and see what's going on. That is not a spotted bass. That is a Guadalupe bass. Little small one. There are some probably scoreable Guadalupes in here, 2, 3, 4 pounders, but I think they're rare. I think Mark said he caught a 110 last time he was here. So grand slam, it is sort of cool because the only place I ever caught a Guadalupe was down here. Whew. I knew I'd catch those little guys like that. Those are not going to do anything for us. We'll see if we can catch a good one though. Lake Travis special, man. About a 13 incher. guys a couple more. I just picked up that jerk bait and been catching a few, but no quality. Not sort of what I anticipated. You're not gonna catch the big ones. It's easy. I'm not saying you have to go through a lot of numbers to catch that right size. Gosh, dang big bull. I think it's a carp. Would prefer if you got off. Unbelievable. And a tail too. I ain't having that either. Hold up. There you go, Bubba. Well, that was the biggest one we caught today, that's for sure. Pulling his pockets and that sucker in the tail. What are the odds? Reel one in on the tail. Well, we just need a couple more we just need a couple like that. Ultimately to be bass, like 5-6 pounders would be alright. Dang, boy, we gotta keep working. Alright, y'all. We're idling out of here. There's a big storm coming, so we're gonna get off the water here. 3 or 4 scoreable bites all day long. Now, 80% of the day I spent looking and graphing. I wasn't really fishing, but last little bit I've been fishing a little bit, and it's not been easy. Caught a lot of them like that, which is typical for Lake Travis. We have to find those better quality fish if we're gonna do it, get a check and make the cut at all on this event. So now I'm not too worried, or I definitely eliminated some water, but they could get there anytime, you know. And I'm trying to sort of understand. Like I would assume the docks are gonna be the main player this week after what I see. We're just gonna have to sort of dial something in throughout. I might go down to Clearwater tomorrow and sort of see what goes down. Got some work to do, that's for sure. God, that's fun anyway. That's a 14 inch too. About a 14. Alright. All on the jerking plug. Hey, they have not had any rain here though for a long time, so that's the deal. We started morning day 2 practice. It's been raining. It's actually been raining. This is the thing. All you got to do is bring a bass tournament to a lake if there's a drought. Because there will be giant fronts come through, giant torrential downpours. It's raining a little bit. It's actually not been that bad, but it is raining a little bit. Now it's pretty straight. Storms are not always great on post-spawn. It gets them acting weird, so we're going to see what happens. I'm going to try to bring the cameras, try to film, but I don't know how much stuff I'm going to be able to get done. Because that rain's not, that's just like a little shower, that's all that is. They're supposed to have some real stuff later this afternoon. Yeah. That's what's up,
God is good, man. God is good.
Yeah.
My rods are duckets.
Dude,
I wear nothing but
man.
Academy gear,
Dude,
man.
Thank you so much for coming down.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna try to get out of this thing. All right, drop shot fish. These are all 14 inchers, but the big key is, are they actually scorables? And that's the thing. You got to fish for a little bit better than average fish. See, that'd be a 145, non-scoreable. And I'll just see with a non-scoreable. This is a 14 3/4 inch bass, so I would say a scoreable is probably gonna be a 15 incher, about right there. Right at 15 inches. Now if that fish was fat, be a keeper, scoreable fish. I got out here on this point just trying to sort of figure out, there's schoolers, but I've not really dialed in the schoolers per se. I've seen some fish out here and they're just everywhere. They're not like really set up on anything, which is very frustrating because it's like, they're just roaming. Well, we caught some schoolers. They were not 2 at a time to be exact. A little front runner on him. I thought that might be bass, but looks like it's not. Stripers. I thought I couldn't get him to get it good, and I was like, oh man, it must be really particular on stuff. And then there's some right there. Oh god, that's a striper maybe. I don't know. That's a bass right there, I think. Nope, striper. Dang, I thought it was a bass. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stripers. Unreal. Okay. Well, we literally just told you guys we were gonna go fish boat docks. And now, every about 4 casts, I'm casting for stripers. Dang, man, I thought those were bass. I did. Well, I mean, I have an idea of what's going down, but man, oh man. See, I wanted to see how easy it would be just to fish around on some of these points and catch scoreable fish. 'Cause I like it better for quality bites, the upper half of the lake for sure, but it's good to know if you catch these suckers or not down here, just plinking around. There we go. Another non-scoreable. Largo shad. 14-incher. We're gonna have to fish for freaking biggins. I mean, we've not spent a lot of time around the marinas. And it is what it is. I'll probably have to bite the bullet and fish around a couple of them today. See how easy it is. That's typically how a lot of the checks are cast here, but I figured maybe I could slowly but surely find a better deal. There's one right there. Bite it, bite it, bite it, bite it, bite it, bite it. There's one. Feels like a good one too. We got, nope. They bite in the fall, typically they're a little bit better than average. Okay, he come on. Thank you. Typically they're a little bit better than average when they bite in the fall, but that one was not better than average. You know what I'm saying? This is not. Golly, there's so many fish in here. You have to catch the bigger ones, obviously. Typically how it is. Golly, they're freaking blowing up everywhere. I don't know if they're all bass or what the deal is. It's a bass right there. Nope. I don't think so. And that's what's crazy. Is like we just caught 40 of these suckers. We caught like 20 of these suckers probably. And they're all like, nope. See that, everybody? I mean, that's what's crazy. Literally. We caught like a lot of them. All right, y'all. We just got a little break in the rain. And man, it was... I just heard something right there. I actually just got on a little bit of a dock pattern, but I've not caught any quality fish at all. So we're gonna see how that goes. It's I've not really had a great practice this morning either. I mean, I've caught a few, but it's just sort of like I see the docks playing definitely. We're gonna see if we can't dial this in a little bit. We're gonna keep working our way up the lake. Oh gosh, this is big, guys. Sorry, y'all. I just stopped raining. Big one. Oh yeah, that's the kind you want right there. Yeah, it's a big one right there. Let's see what she weighs. Biggest one for sure of the day, of the time we've been here. Top water action, 77, 577, big one. All right, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you, baby. Oh, thank you, baby. Ooh, that's a big one.
I was supposed to be on shift. I talked to my sergeant. I said, hey, you know my birthday's next week.
Get your day off.
Cool.
Right on,
Appreciate
brother.
you, man.
All good, all good. I'm on that road, Martin. Pleasure
All
to
right,
meet
brother.
you.
Hey, you must be catching.
I did catch one big one today. I caught like a 580, 570.
Now I can go back to Dallas in peace.
All right, y'all. Just got back to the house. We're about to actually meet up with Jamar and his wife Brittany. My wife is actually here without Olivia, so we're gonna have a good time. Try to grab a bite to eat. Go into Austin, see what's going on. You guys saw practice. I did hold back a couple of things that I couldn't show you quite yet, so we might drop this video before the tournament ends. So I can't give up all this stuff. Anyway, appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. I also have a box of goodies right here. Ooh, some 13 goodies. Oh my goodness, 13 fishing. Okay, I'm just, maybe some jerk baits. Also, a little top water that I can't quite tell you about quite yet. So, there'll be more on this later on the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. See y'all next time.